Hello everyone, our startup is called Marify and we are Team 20. As a business, we are providing a B2B blockchain solution for arranged marriages websites in India. Before we move forward, we'd like to show you a short video regarding the industry that we are targeting.
मुझे चलता आ रहा है कि लड़का के लिए लड़की के लिए जो अच्छा जो उनका करियर है वो हम ही पालक कर सकते हैं ना.
Just an estimated 5% of marriages in India today are so-called love marriages, those completely conceived without family involvement. The rest have traditionally been arranged or fixed by the couple's families. But rising education levels, urbanization, and the growth of matrimonial websites like Shadi.com mean that young people are increasingly active in choosing their spouses, leading to a new category, semi-arranged marriages.
As we just saw, that 90% of the marriages in India are arranged marriages, and India is a country with a population of more than 1.3 billion people. With such huge numbers, blockchain has the potential to disrupt this industry in future. And to understand this industry better, we'd like to focus on the problems of this industry. Currently, there is a high churn rate, that is 15 to 20% per year. There is an increase in fake accounts, and as of now, 10% of the new dating profiles are fake. Thirdly, the trust issue. Right now, there's no trust in sharing information on the platform. Lastly, but not the least, the cybersecurity issue. There are a lot of recent cases of blackmailing and stolen identity, and it's very difficult to cope up with. And one more thing to add to it, as of now, the verification process for matrimonial websites takes from 2 months to 2 years on an average, which is a very long process for a matrimonial platform. Now, to understand the industry better and how the blockchain will impact the industry, I'd like Precious to take it forward.
So, in regards to the SWOT analysis, before the introduction of blockchain, there are a few strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats I would love to discuss. In regards to strengths, there's interconnectivity due to the introduction of this matrimonial websites, and there's been also increase, in awareness and search of individuals using matrimonial websites, which in turn brings about collaborations with educational bureaus and government agencies for identification processes. However, it's skyrocketed the issue of security and fraud between individuals exchanging their information or the images of their passports on matrimonial websites. So in turn, the threat of stolen identification, scams, and fraud has increased throughout the years. Now, moving forward, how blockchain technology can help is with verification of profiles. It's going to increase security and trust between partners on the blockchain. So through the matrimonial websites, individuals won't necessarily have to share their passport information and data of that nature, because they will have their information on blocks that will have to be permissioned for it to be distributed among the partners or networks on that blockchain. Now, who loses if blockchain isn't implemented? You have government agencies, you have individual users on the matrimonial platforms, and you also have the dating websites, because like I said earlier, there's not much credibility on dating websites in terms of exchange of personal information. So with this blockchain being implemented, it's going to help reduce the issue of lack of credibility and lack of stolen identity on the matrimonial websites. Now, here is an analysis of how blockchain will impact or change this industry. With strengths, like I said, interconnectivity is going to increase. There's going to be more trust, there's going to be more security and assurance, and there's also going to be more collaborations with the educational institutions, marriage agencies, and matrimonial platforms, which in turn brings huge opportunities for us, which is partnerships with health agencies. However, a major weakness is, like we all know, energy usage is going to be a lot. because with the amount of individuals or potential individuals who want to be on the block, a lot of energy is going to be consumed, and there will also be the issue of scalability as well. The major threat we think we're going to have is resistance from the government or bureaus, also maybe resistance from customers, because customers may feel like, you know, this technology is too cumbersome for them to understand, and then the issue of the 51% attack. Which brings me to our business canvas. Our value proposition here is, with the implementation of blockchain, we're hoping that this technology is going to improve security, improve the distribution, which is the amount of time being spent, which is around 2 to 2 years, is going to be reduced to maybe 2 months, or if not less, through our blockchain technology. And of course, with blockchain, the data or information is immutable, which means things can't be changed, which will increase trust and credibility between our partners on the network. Now, our target customer segment is going to be the matrimonial website, such as shadi.com and match.com. Now, with customer relationship, it's very important to have a solid customer relationships, not just between the matrimonial websites, but between the government agencies, the educational bureaus, and, you know, whatever agencies we're looking to collaborate with. Because once there is that good customer relationship, it will reduce fraud tremendously. It will boost trust, boost data security and authentication of information on our block, and also increase credibility. Now, what are some key activities and key resources and channels we will use for our blockchain? Well, there will be that of data verification, data collection, and data distribution. There will also be key resources such as, of course, the blockchain technology, the digital infrastructure that will be needed to implement this technology. We will need our miners and, of course, a lot of energy to implement this. Now, a major channel for us will be through our website and our apps.
To talk about the cost structure, we start with the wages that we need to pay to our employees for the blockchain technology, and the other cost would be the training cost for our customers' employees, as we need to make them familiar with how to use the blockchain technology. The third element of cost would be the energy consumption, because as Pescis told us before, that the blockchain consumes a lot of energy. From the revenue perspective, we have two models. The very first is the fees that we are going to charge for verifying the identities of the users. Secondly, the fees that we are going to charge for discovering the fake IDs existing on the platform. So now we need to talk about the key partners. To provide combat business solutions to our customers, we need to partner with government agencies, educational bureaus, and matrimonial institutions. Moving forward, we also need to identify the downsides of the technology that we are using in this industry. The first issue is the issue of scalability. Due to increase in number of users, it becomes very difficult for us to scale on a larger platform. Secondly, the blockchain uses a high amount of energy, and that's also an issue. Thirdly, too many blocks consume time. Therefore, it will take a lot of time for us to deliver to customers, and the processing time per transaction will go down. So lastly, I'd like to show the interface for our customers, and it looks like this, where how they can sign up and get access to the blockchain solutions that we provide.
In conclusion, you've heard from us, Marify. We are a B2B company providing a solution to arrange marriages in India. Thank you so much for listening to us, and I hope you have a good day.